Let's begin with a word of prayer. Lord, may we be guided to take each day as it comes. May our ears be open to the voices of others, and may we recognize your calling to utilize our skills in loving and servicing others. Amen. XYZ University, Too Few Black Students Enrolling by Timothy Daniel St. Clair Sr., Policy Analyst. In recent news, the United States Supreme Court's limited affirmative action in higher education after 40 years. This current ruling does not affect the status of HBCUs at this current time. HBCUs have an excellent reputation for their history, welcome environment, and success in helping graduates find jobs. They offer a unique experience unlike any other. The enrollment figures at XYZ University are currently lower than desired. Specifically speaking, there are too few black students enrolling. I would like you all to meet Keontae Smith. He declined offers from the university and other colleges due to high tuition fees. He chose to enter the workforce and pursue his own paths like many young adults that have matured during the past pandemic. I'd like to introduce you all to Dr. Nicholas Johnson. He's in the psychology department here at the university. His concerns are that he's experienced the lack of resources such as limited funding for research and travel. Even though PWIs provide better resources, he appreciates the intellectual environment at XYZ University. Here's some more faculty here at XYZ University, and here are some of their concerns. Donor support, layoffs, and fear that programs may be cut or eliminated due to too few students enrolling at the university. Current policies. It looks like it's working, but it's not working. Why is it not working? The Higher Education Act of 1965 is what allows HBCUs to operate as such. XYZ's highest enrollment was in 2010 with 3,052 students, but since then enrollment has seen a 15% decline over the years. XYZ University prioritizes community engagement to educate members on policy matters and promote active participation. Attending community events is optional for students. The challenge is maintaining consistency and staffing for the community engagement officer position. The current admissions policy at XYZ University favors legacy applicants. The university also inquires about criminal backgrounds for safety reasons, but studies have consistently shown that Black and Latinx individuals are more likely to be incarcerated, which is concerning when talking about the current admissions policy. XYZ University should join the Common Black College Application System. K-12 school systems often cover the $20 application fee for their students. Over 250,000 students have used the Common Black College Application System, with a 97% admittance to at least one Common Black College Application member institution. Common Black College app also helps historically black colleges and universities reach their enrollment targets and provide scholarships to students. Diversity admission advantages. This demonstrates a strong commitment to promoting diversity in XYZ University's program. Collaborating with other HBCU campus leaders will further prioritize this issue and promote positive change. Some disadvantages: many students will need remedial courses because they were unprepared for college level coursework. This is a common issue because many students who enroll in college are not adequately prepared academically. The second recommendation is a tuition freeze and Six Sigma program. Although some colleges and state legislatures are taking measures to address this concern by freezing or reducing tuition fees, it is essential to recognize that this issue mostly impacts low-income families, minority groups, and first-generation college students. To handle enrollment growth, XYZ University needs a Six Sigma program and a faculty development budget. This will help prevent revenue loss from a tuition freeze that may be larger than anticipated. An advantage to freezing tuition is it eases the financial burden on families and allows more individuals to pursue higher education without accumulating excessive debt. A disadvantage is it is possible that the level of academic standards may experience a decrease in intensity. This could potentially affect the quality of education and the overall learning experience for students. The third recommendation is community engagement. To increase Black student attendance, XYZ University must prioritize transfer readiness, completion rates, workforce alignment, and student success equity. Collaboration with the community is essential for shared goals and mutual benefit. Community engagement advantages. XYZ University can collaborate with local K-12 school systems to establish a dual enrollment program. This program allows high school students to earn college credits, giving them a head start on their academic journey. Some disadvantages: at times, the university and its surrounding community's priorities and objectives may not align. There may not be enough students to build a mutually beneficial partnership. The next two slides will detail the project outcome matrix with focusing on minimizing negative effects, minimizing administration costs, and maximizing student satisfaction. We're going to look at freezing tuition rates that has an overall value of $14 million. To minimize negative effects, we'll need to know the current tuition rate, the endowment amount, alumni donor list and amounts. The projected outcome will be to increase donor support by $10,000 annually. To minimize administration costs, we'll need to know the budget allocations and spendings, Title III funds, profit and loss statements, and the projected outcome will be to expect a decrease in revenue. This will be a negative $10,000 annually. But to maximize student satisfaction, we want to know their student loan amounts, scholarships received, and how students spend their money. The projected outcome will be a 15% decrease in student loan borrowing per academic year, with 500 new students per academic year. Now, this has a positive $14 million yearly. That is assuming that the cost per credit hour will be between $300 and $325. So that's how you get a $14 million value per year based off of 500 new students every year. Next up is diversified admissions. The overall value is negative $15,000 annually. The data collection points are knowing the current student demographics, number of student applicants, and retention rates. The Projected outcome will be to increase student applications by 500 students per year. This does not carry a cost to increase the applications. To minimize administration costs, we'll need to know the student-teacher ratio, number of applicants per semester, current number of employees. The projected outcome is to reduce college application costs by 40%. This will carry a $15,000 annual cost. To maximize student satisfaction, we need to know the average time it takes to complete a degree program, job placement opportunities, admissions process. You want to see a 30% increase in graduation rates for all programs. Again, this carries no cost. Lastly is the community engagement. The overall value is $73,500. To minimize negative effects, the data collection points are available resources for students, number of school districts near XYZ University, number of partnerships surrounding the community. The projected outcome is to increase in student acceptance rate, which will see a cost of $1,500 annually. Minimizing administration costs, staffing requirements, budget allocation, cost of resources, increasing community and industry partnerships. We'll see a positive $50,000 annually. To maximize student satisfaction, the data collection points are student organizations on campus, cost of resources, activity calendar. Projected project outcome, require 10 community service hours per semester, and that carries a positive $25,000 annually. If there are no further questions, thank you for your time. Again, I'm Timothy Semco Sr., Policy Analyst.